Finish this! Throw with that! Foresight!
Whoa!
Okay.
You can even use that!
Hey! Right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
With serious firepower and blinding speed! Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look how friends are
Sorry, I'm
here.
trying to-
And there's a board.
I'm trying to find a place to go ahead
You're all
and
mine!
put this.
I'll lend you a hand!
Sacred arrow! Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
What
Fighting
on earth?
words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Not what I was expecting. So,
Hello, everyone. It's
they
been a
started
while.
off this strong.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in
What is
Super
it with
Smash
the
Bros. Ultimate.
change in
This fighter releases in
the
March,
quality?
so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh. Wow, Fall Guys is coming to Switch. Not that it's doing well, it's just coming to Switch. Alright, that's all that.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Alright, time to post about this.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Interesting.
By repeating these cycles,
Alright, I'm
you'll gradually
almost
unravel the
finished.
mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Alright, so there's that, and now I just
Put
go
your
back to my
sleuthing skills
Discord.
to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the
All right.
Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner.
I
You'll
need
be
to
on
go
the
grab
edge of
some
your
food. That was
seat
awesome.
as you
Sorry,
dive
I
into
didn't mean
these
to cut
deep
off
narratives
the
set
mic
in
system.
Japan.
Don't worry,
In one
I'll
game,
continue to
you'll
listen,
solve a
and I'll say
complex
my
murder
thoughts whenever I
case
get back.
surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に
Apparently, dinner is cooking, so
Uncover
Yeah.
the deadly truth in Famicom
I need
Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind.
I'm
Coming
not
to
exactly
Nintendo Switch
sure
May
about
14th. Pre-orders
this game,
begin today
but,
on Nintendo eShop.
yeah, it's interesting.
A new age of battles begins.
Probably a little bit loud. Oh, my head's a little bit big. Let me fix that. Oh. Samurai Warriors 5. Interesting.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5.
Sounds
slashing its
like,
way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Honestly, I'm not surprised considering it's from Koei Tecmo, who made Hyrule Warriors. But it sounds like Hyrule Warriors just with samurais.
Bodiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack, other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Looks like an interesting RPG. What on earth is this? All I see right now is fight giant insects or die. Never mind. Dragon. To me, it kind of looks like Monster Hunter, if I had to be serious. So this does certainly look fun.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
Like I said earlier, it's going well.
Our hunters about
Not much
to
going
face
on
the
right at the moment,
biggest
aside from this.
No! We can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's Go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
I regret saying it seems like Monster
Right away.
Hunter.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
March 26th. Ooh. Nice. That looks really cool.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh no, they're bringing golf to the Switch.
Tee off on the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised
On
that...
top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Yeah, I have no doubts. I mean, I don't think they released one for the Wii.
The latest game
Or
in
the
the
Wii
Mario
U.
Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
I could be
as
wrong
well
on that,
as
though.
the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh,
Check out these games.
well, that was a
coming to
nice
Nintendo
transition.
Switch.
I thought he was gonna do the classic
Return to
Thanos
the
snap
unforgiving world of
transition.
Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of
Man,
cash.
this actually looks pretty good for
Set between
Switch.
Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade
Capcom
classics are
Arcade
coming to Nintendo
Stadium.
Switch.
Interesting.
Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or as a standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That game just seems ridiculous,
It's Travis
honestly.
Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero
Travis
ranking tournament to
Touchdown.
decide
Huh?
Earth's fate. Here we go.
You know,
As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis
you
Touchdown,
gotta admit,
you'll need to fight
you
your
gotta
way to the
really
top
fight
to
with
save
that
the
beam
world.
katana to go ahead and take down aliens,
Hey,
man.
hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
Why do I have to?
Study their
Hey,
tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and
Is
improved
this
death
just the
glove,
game that
you'll
is
have access
every
to a variety
game?
of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands.
whatever
on-
aliens have
or,
that you can kick. Nice.
Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Ooh. I don't remember what this looked. I saw a game like this. Somebody had made it. No, I'm not saying that this is a takeoff of it. It's just it reminds me of that. It's like Mickerson or something like that. You were running through levels at really high pace trying to get the milk. But you could beat the levels many, many different ways. But this looks really cool. Neon white.
Uncover heaven's mysteries in neon white.
Not
Coming to
available
Nintendo Switch,
until
winter
2021's winter. Oh, great.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior.
I'm not
wields
mad.
the
This just,
lasso.
means absolutely nothing to
Along
me.
with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a
I
dull
could have
moment
sworn
at
that
Metropolis
Harley
High
Quinn
School.
was a villain, though.
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one can
Oh
see
no,
it,
not
but
something
when
really
justice
bad.
comes, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch
I don't know.
June 4th.
Probably for the same reason that we would get Teen Titans
Ready
Go
to
on the
choose
Switch
cannons
as a
and prepare
game.
for battle.
I knew it! I knew this was gonna be PvZ! Oh! Didn't even think about that. It wasn't on Switch before. Yeah, that's cool. Makes sense that Sunflower would be a support character. Wow. Okay. No, you forget. This is
Who will join you
DC Supergirl's
Anyone can.
Batgirl.
Band
Oh, this is
together on a quest to
Mutopia.
face
I
evil
forgot
and
about
save
Mutopia.
Faces.
Huh.
Mutopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me
Hey,
characters
look, I
from
can
various
actually go
roles
ahead and
across
play
the kingdom.
Mutopia now.
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Oh no, not the nefarious Dark Lord Stan.
Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Ah yes, everyone needs the fabulous
In the world of
Miis.
Mutopia,
I know I do.
relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Mutopia, coming to Nintendo Switch. May
I just
21st.
can't get over the fact that
Pre-orders
it's
begin
Dark
today
Lord
on Nintendo
Stan.
eShop.
Out of all things, why Stan?
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed
Nice.
items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Ooh.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the
Oh, that
Question
is
Block can be ordered
cool.
in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is
and use them to travel
amazing.
between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh my.
A free update for the game launches
The
February
rest of my
25th.
family is gonna flip when they see this.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official
That
Animal
is
Crossing
really
Twitter
cool.
account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
I most certainly will.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events.
I
Please
assumed
wait
as much.
a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
I will.
Next,
I most certainly
we have
will.
another game to show you.
To each their own convictions, those who value virtuous mortality, those who respect the liberty of all, and those who pursue pragmatic utility. What ideals will you espouse? What is this, a new Fire Emblem game? Oh, HD2T.
Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You're a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Interesting.
With these fields, today you burn. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely. Every last
But
one.
I don't want to burn.
Far, far away lies the
Triangle
continent
strategy.
of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG,
Did I just witness a
battles take
murder?
place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the
This
story,
man is Spy
you
from
will be
TF2.
faced
He
with
can
making
one-shot
important
backstab.
decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty.
What's up?
Collectively,
We got a
your
Nintendo
decisions
Direct.
will
That's what's
establish
up.
your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project
Strong
Triangle
voice.
Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
It's not even
in
done
the
yet.
future.
But coming
After
from
this
Square, it is
presentation,
promising.
A demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll
Interesting.
conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Oh, this is Star Wars. Does that mean that it's Mandalorians? Like bounty hunters? Oh, just Star Wars hunters. Thank you. That was
Star Wars
that was
Hunters is a
so
competitive,
informative.
free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Interesting, but I wish I could have seen what the actual game was. Oh, Raid Shadow Legends?
You or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
Oh, Knockout City.
We all play for different reasons.
Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, Bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Hey, look, it's tactical dodgeball.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
Hello, cow.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me!
This is literally. This is literally just tactical dodgeball. Thank you, EA.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of
This
fate for me.
From the
kinda
creators
looks
of
like-
the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally.
It
Disoriented
kind of
and
looks like
trapped in an
Pokemon
underwater
mixed
theme
with
park. All
Persona.
of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey?
Oh, that's
Battle
just
for survival
the
begins,
aesthetic
and
seems
worlds
like
end.
Pokemon mixed with
Venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Persona. Though I'm not sure about the actual gameplay itself. The actual gameplay
Powers
could
of
be
Olympus,
something
with the
completely
physical
different.
release of Hades.
Oh, they're
Hades,
releasing it
the
on
critically
physical now.
acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's
Oh,
packed with
neat.
2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget
Interesting.
the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Interesting.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful
Ninja
collection.
Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Oh, interesting.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh, more
summer
Koei Tecmo.
2021.
So that explains the gameplay. Alright. Koei Tecmo does one thing really well, and that is...
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors, Age of
Is this
Calamity.
DLC? I still haven't even beaten the first... Like, I haven't even beaten the normal game yet. What do you mean? Yeah, it is DLC. So, newly added weapon for Link and cost... Sorry, Nintendo, I didn't get to see what that was.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, what a big surprise.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
What? More coming to Nintendo Switch? Would have never suspected it.
Use the
That's
job
ridiculous.
system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
I live to be in an RPG where big numbers make me feel strong.
The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the
Is
Demon
it just
Realm.
me, or does this
Local
seem like
co-op
somebody
play is also
went,
available for the first time.
You
Help
know
Arthur
what?
in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters.
Let's take
Barry for defense,
Castlevania
Carry for transportation,
and
or
make it
Archie
our
for
own
bridges.
thing.
Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat,
Apex.
platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary
Hey,
Pathfinder
look, it's
skin
Fortnite, but
and
with
30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem battle.
Overwatch champions.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Oh, that's
We apologize.
unfortunate.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Well, that's
For
good
now,
at least.
we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Which Legend of Zelda? Skyward Sword? They're re-releasing Skyward Sword on Switch. My question is, how are they going to do the whole directional stuff? Probably around 20 would be the
What you've
highest amount.
just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I mean, that is
This
cool.
game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the
Oh, sorry, my bad. I had like over 100 viewers at one point. I don't remember what the stream was though.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Is literally just a rehash of the same motion controls, which, you know, isn't bad. That's the one thing that Skyward Sword did really well, was motion controls.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling
I'm just
over
trying
how
to think of
assign
what
different
Smash
gameplay
stream it
elements
was.
to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Actually, that makes sense.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or
Yeah, the majority of people just don't
tilt the stick in
watch
the
the
respective
streams
direction.
generally. They'll watch the videos, and I am completely fine with that. But the
Here's
streams, they
something else we've
generally
been
don't.
working on. Specially designed
Ooh,
Joy-Con controllers.
Neat.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh, that's
The
neat.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the
Drip.
Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially
great.
designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this,
Things
but
are
The
gonna
Legend of Zelda
sell
Skyward
out
Sword was the last original console game prior to
real
The Legend
fast.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using
Such as the
sailcloth
stamina
to
meter
descend
and the
in midair,
sailcloth.
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear.
Oh yeah, I hadn't
hope
even
those
thought
of you
about that.
who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Don't leave
Please take
YouTube.
a look at this.
What are you talking about? I have no plans to leave YouTube anytime soon. Or at all. I haven't made any plans to leave at all. Oh! Splatoon 3? Or more DLC? Like, this is hype either way. This is either going to be DLC, or this is going to be... yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was DLC. It's just... It would also be a really cool introduction to the game as well. But this is really, really good looking. Either way. Ah, yes, the boring train ride, of course. This is probably the story of Agent 6, I believe? No, this is not DLC, as far as I can tell. This has to be Splatoon 3. I knew it! Oh, you get to choose where you start on the map instead of getting camped. Wow, that was really... Whoa! What is this chaos unfolding right now? Back to the ink. Next year. But I ain't complaining. That is awesome. Are they already gonna tease DLC for it or something? What? Oh, it's just residual sound. Alright, alright, that's fair.
Is the latest installment in the Splatoon series.
That is awesome.
Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022. So
it's gonna have a chaos theme to it, considering what happened with Splatoon 1's final Splatfest to Splatoon 2.
We showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so that is some really cool stuff. Like, here, let's just go back, and look at this really quickly, because I don't think you guys got to see this. Like this right here. And then after this, I'm gonna have to end the stream. But a whole bunch of good stuff coming from Nintendo. So let's take a more in-depth look at this. Because I was just kind of in shock and awe and scrambling to get my stream up and running before.
One day, Pyra just disappeared. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Well, I'm glad you feel that
It was
way.
as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Wait a minute, that's Final Destination!
I couldn't tell you. Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
Just that alone is awesome.
Just sit down and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash flare!
You powered up your smash attack with fire?
That is some range and some damage.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers!
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Just... This is Pokemon Trainer, but on an entirely different level, honestly.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photone!
What?
Punishment! Chroma Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
Serious firepower and blinding speed.
Oh my goodness.
Together, nothing can stand in our way!
It's a counter, but better. Because you can just use a smash attack.
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And their support.
You're all mine. I'll lay you a hand. Sacred arrow! Unspeak! Burning sword! Nailed it!
But yeah, this is one of the most unique fighters to date.
Shook?
Never expected to see
Then
you two
again, Nintendo does try to be very, very unique when it comes to their fighters.
Smash! I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
So yeah, that's a thing now, which is amazing. All of this is absolutely astonishing. So in the description, I have a link to my Discord server if you'd like to go ahead and be a part of that. Please make sure to go ahead and subscribe for more directs in the future. I mean, obviously they're Nintendo Directs, but I'm going to commentate over them. And then we've got, oh, make sure to like the video so you know we might hit trending. Ooh. All right. Oh. What do you mean I haven't moved? I don't know what you're talking about, but because it's moving on my end, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be all for me for now. All right. Bye, guys. It's been fun.